Welcome to Carry On with Carrie Fitz. I'm Carrie Fitz, owner and broker of Carrie Fitz Real Estate in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, and our newest office in Fairhope, Alabama. Today we're diving into a topic that everybody, agents, homeowners, buyers, etc., needs to understand, and that is home inspections. Alabama is a caveat emptor state, which means buyer beware, which means that home inspections are even more important. So here are the 3 biggest lies about home inspections and the truths you need to know. So let's get some things cleared. Lie number 1, a home inspection guarantees a perfect home. And I can see why people may initially think that. A professional comes in, checks the home inside and out, writes a report. But what really happens at a home inspection? What's the truth? A home inspection helps you understand the condition of a property and identify any issues that could affect your safety or finances. Those are the most important things, and those are usually identified in red. Inspections may not reveal the biggest dangers, though they do a great job at sniffing out problems with a home's basic structure or systems. And in some cases, issues can slip through the cracks. So what happens if a home inspector finds problems? The inspector is responsible for alerting the buyer to the most apparent problems with the home. The inspection report may allow the buyer to back out of the sale or renegotiate the terms based on the findings. Lie number 2, all inspectors are the same. While most inspections cover similar things like plumbing, electrical, structural things, the actual inspections vary. Some buyers think that home inspections will catch every single issue, but they often don't go as in-depth as many expect. So what's the truth? There's no universal standard for home inspectors or inspections. You heard right. There is no universal standard for home inspections. This means that individual inspectors have different levels of expertise, so they focus on different aspects of the home based on their experience. For example, a home inspector in Alabama needs to meet the following requirements. He has to complete 120 hours of home inspector education. He has to pass a national home inspector's exam. And then he has to complete the ASHI standard and ethics exam to show an understanding of industry standards. And lastly, they have to participate in 35 home inspections with a qualified home inspector. All right, so lie number 3. Home inspections are for older homes. It's true an older home may have more problems than a newer home, but not necessarily. This doesn't mean that a newer home won't have potential problems. So what's the truth? Even brand new houses can have issues. Things like construction mistakes, we're human, foundation issues, or other issues that you might not notice right away. So again, you can see the importance of home inspections. So bottom line, home inspections help protect the potential home buyer. That's it. So some inspection reports you may get back have 20 pages. Some might have 120 pages. A lot of times that's home inspectors kind of CYA in there. They want to make sure that they address certain things, criteria that they have for their home inspections in a home. A lot of times you'll see the same thing repeated over and over and over again in the home inspection. So don't get freaked out if you get a home inspection back that's 120 pages and you're like, oh my gosh, all these things are wrong with the house. They might say the exact same, there might be 10 things wrong with it, and they say the same 10 things over for 120 pages. A lot of times they might say that this house, because it's older, has an older HVAC system. It's getting toward the end of its life. Or the roof is a 30-year roof and it's on year 25. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. Just because it's a 30-year roof doesn't mean it won't last for 40 years. Or it could last less than 30 years. And the home inspector isn't saying that. And a lot of times what they'll say is, this HVAC unit is at the end of its life. Hire an HVAC person to come in and check it and make sure that it's either been well maintained or that it's good to go for X amount of more years. Whatever it is, because typically home inspectors are not trained specifically in a particular area. They're very general. So they will say over and over again in that home inspection report to get a roofer to come and look, or get an HVAC guy, or get an electrician, or get a structural engineer. And they should. They need to stay in their lane. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in to Carry On with Carrie Fitz. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to like and subscribe and share it with everyone you know. That's it for today. Until next time, carry on.